All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mansell Bellier, and I'm the sales manager at Neovation, supporting our global accounts team. We're very excited to have you join us today as we launch our first of our 2023 Hidden Gems webinars. These sessions are part of an ongoing initiative to educate our current and future customers on some of Neovation's more advanced customer support services. As most of you already know, Neovation is a full-service learning solutions company offering our clients learning management systems, micro-learning solutions, and e-learning and content libraries. But we also offer advanced customer support solutions such as instructional design services, professional integration and project management solutions, and of course, what we're here to discuss today, managed administration services. We've booked a full hour today, but we've allotted lots of time at the end to answer questions. So we ask you use the chat button at the bottom of the screen to ask the questions. We'll capture them and review them towards the end of the session. Today, to walk us through our managed service solutions, we have Ali Chernoff, the leader of our managed services team. Ali has a background in culinary arts and the travel industry, which she's used to working in a fast-paced environment. And she applies the resourcefulness and adaptability and the passion for making a difference in people's days as a leader of the managed services group, where clients' projects require not only careful prioritization, but precise execution. Ali relies on her past experience to execute on those customer requirements. Collaborating with people from diverse backgrounds and industries is something that Ali's always enjoyed, and being able to provide meaningful support development for clients as well as for her team. This is something she finds deeply gratifying. I'd like to pass things over to Ali now, and I hope you enjoy today's Hidden Gems information session. Thank you. Ali?
So much, Mansell, and thank you all for joining us this afternoon. A couple of the members of our managed services team are here, and I'd like to introduce them. But before we do that, I think it's worth letting you know how managed services came to exist. So about 6 years ago, we found that some of our clients were looking for some deeper help and collaboration with workflows for their specific use cases, and others wanted to set up some in-depth reports. Still others were interested in creating or managing workflows that required less time and effort on the admins, but yielded the same results that they were looking for. It soon became clear that we had an opportunity to support our clients in a different way than we had been up until that point, and that's when Managed Services Group was born. Since that time, we've been steadily growing and have a group of hardworking individuals from various backgrounds who have a deep desire to create meaningful partnerships with clients looking for help, whether in the short term or as a long-term solution. We are experts in SmarterU and passionate about finding the best way to make the system work for you. Why might you use MS? Let's take a look at that as I get my screen back to the start. So some clients have a gap in administration, whether it's somebody going on parental leave, taking an LOA, maybe they have somebody retiring and they need to replace an admin, or they've hired a really great person who just doesn't have very much experience with an LMS. We love to jump into those cases and help train up your new or in-between people so that they understand not only what needs to be done for you, but the best way to do it in SmarterU, including some best practices. And there are times where we can take over the administration of your account on a short term like that. Other people find that they've bought a new franchise and they need to start looking at training from a different lens, or maybe they have completely new training initiatives or compliance requirements, and they want to make sure that they're really leveraging SmarterU's features to make it as easy as possible to track and train the individuals. We also have people who have new staff or an admin who just needs a boost. Maybe some one-on-one training is necessary or guidance on those best practices and workflows to get them up to speed and feeling confident that they can manage your account. You're using SmarterU, you've launched, you've grown, you've gained and lost resources, and you're wondering if there's a better way you can be executing some of the tasks on your plate or to engage learners. If that sounds like you, managed services might be a solution. I'd like to introduce my team member, Alejandra, to share with us a little bit about what she loves about working in managed services.
Thank you, Ali. Hello, everyone. Well, like Ali said, I'm Alejandra. I'm an administrative generalist for managed service. I help my colleagues, Ali and Jules, with the daily tasks. And what I enjoy the most of my day here in managed service is helping our clients to accomplish their goals. Within SmarterU, for example, creating courses for them, building learning plans, leaving everything set so they can give the training they expected. Now I will pass it to Jules.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Jules. I'm an administrative specialist on Ali's team. I would say my favorite day-to-day task working with managed services would definitely be having the chance to help clients update and improve their learner dashboard pages as their accounts continue to evolve. So making sure that we keep giving learners the best experience possible when they log into SmarterU and see the landing page on their screen. Those pages are also super fun to build out. They're custom to every client, so it definitely keeps it exciting and keeps us on our toes. And with that, I will pass it back to Ali.
Thank you so much, Alejandra and Jules. Let's go ahead and see why you should lean on us as your partner in training management. We talked a little bit about what it might look like if you have a need for managed services, but what can we really do for you? You'll basically be adding another member to your team who is an expert in SmarterU. We spend hours every day in the system. We work with a multitude of clients across different industries with different needs. We know how to work the system, and we know how to get the system to work for you in the most efficient and painless way possible. We can meet with you on a regular basis, be it weekly, monthly, quarterly, and we are thirsty to understand your business and your culture and where we can make SmarterU fit in to make things easier on you and your team. You'll also be adding a data entry specialist who knows the system and works efficiently. Again, we live workflows in SmarterU. If you have actions that you need to be accepted, if you have training that you need to have entered, lean on us to take that off of your plate and get it done in a quick and efficient manner. You can also add a personal coach who can guide you through a training initiative, leveraging the system's strengths while sharing some pro tips along the way. Whether it's one-on-one training, if you have a group of supervisors who are going to have to start reporting on their learners, you've assigned them elevated permissions, and they're not quite sure where to go, lean on us. We can run sessions with them. There are so many things we can do meeting with you on a regular cadence to coach you and guide you through the system. How do we do that? What can we actually do for you? Let's take a look at some of the specific things that we help a lot of our clients with. Let our team be your personal coaches or do the heavy lifting with learning plans. Is it compliance season? Is it time for new product knowledge to be rolled out? Do you have a learning plan that you have about a week to turn around and flip out to all of your learners? We can help with all of that. We create learning plans, we roll them out, we maintain learning plans on an annual basis for many compliance clients, and we manage all of the reporting. Learning plans can sometimes feel a little bit overwhelming. There are lots of pieces and parts that rely on each other. Lean on us to make sure that you're letting the system and our team do the work for you to stay up to date with your compliance reporting, your onboarding training as you're rolling out learning plans to new users, and making sure that everybody in your account is receiving the training that they need. In addition to creating and rolling out those learning plans, we can also help accept and confirm actions. Do you have certificates from people who are taking first aid training at St. John Ambulance, and those all need to be entered into the system? We can help with that. Is there a document that you need learners to upload and there's a specific date or piece of information you're looking for, and without that it can't be accepted? Let us know and we can upload and accept all of those actions for you so that your reporting is always up to date and you know exactly who is outstanding for the training. We also manage a lot of monthly targeted enrollments and reporting for clients. We have some people who feature a different product each month, other people who focus on a different element of their safety training each month of the year. We help make sure that those courses are ready to go and configured so that they're going to be enrolled out to the right people. And then we set up scheduled reports, whether you need to know what's going on every Friday or on the 15th and the last day of the month. We'll make sure that the data you need is in your hands before you owe it to someone else. We also create and finalize a host of ILT sessions for clients. We have one client who, for the past 3 years now, every November, we've been creating every single session for them for the following year. So we set up generally around 400 sessions for them. Everything is in the system. They know that by the time January 1st rolls around, the system is set for their learners to enroll into those sessions. We also help with finalizing sessions. Do you do specific training every Thursday? And by Friday morning, you need all of those learners to have that learning completed and reported on. We can help you. Shoot us the attendance list. We will finalize the session and make sure that your reports are full and complete. Talking about entering data for learners, many people are still doing in-person sessions of training and using attendance sheets where learners are literally signing their names and the date on the rosters. Send those to us. Our team has a vast amount of experience in quickly and accurately uploading learner attendance into ILT training sessions. We work quickly and will pass back to you any questions that we have if we can't, read a learner's name because they're handwritten, or if something is a little bit not matching to what is in the system. We will be in touch with you immediately so that we can make sure that all of your training is in by week's end before your reports for the next week start firing. We can also help with creating and managing knowledge bases. Knowledge bases have such vast uses in SmarterU, whether it's product knowledge, safety data sheets, SOPs, and the beauty of knowledge bases really is their flexibility within SmarterU. You can have one knowledge base set up to offer just the information that each learner needs across vast departments, many different departments. So we look forward to helping not only keep documents up to date in the knowledge base, but managing the permissions and creating special custom pages so that the information that your learners need is easy for them to find. For instance, do you need your technicians who are out in the real world working at clients' homes or in commercial centers able to pull up the information on the on the materials that they're using to make sure that they're using them safely and correctly? We can put that in their fingertips and they can pull it up on their cell phone while they're out in the real world in a way that is going to be super easy for them to call up. Lots of options for knowledge base, and we'll take a look at one of those knowledge base catalog pages in a little bit. We also do a lot of creating of online courses using branded templates. Now, I want to be really clear here. We are not instructional designers. We're not digital designers. We're not developing content for you. We have an amazing team in Neovation, the Flair Learning team, who takes care of that. But if you have a PowerPoint that you want to turn into an online course that you're able to edit on the fly as information changes, if you have a couple of Word documents and a PDF and a video, and you want to roll those together into an online course, and you've purchased beautifully branded templates from our Flair Learning team, our team can turn those into courses, take all of those pieces and put them together in a way that makes sense and will be accessible to your learners. Further to that, we also create online quizzes from existing documented quizzes for some clients. Do you have SCORM courses that have all of the information in them that your learners need, but they don't have quizzes? We can take your quizzes and create online courses and set those as prerequisites, the SCORM courses as prerequisites to them so that it's packaged learning with the course and the quiz all together. And using SmarterU's integrated course builder is so simple. Multiple choice questions are graded on the fly as learners are submitting them, so you don't even have to do any grading. Let SmarterU take care of the work of making sure the learners know if they've passed or failed and if there are any further attempts that they can take. We also focus a lot on custom reporting. So the reporting tool in SmarterU is fabulous, and sometimes we just need to take the information that it's given us and manipulate it in Excel, for instance. So whether it's a pivot table you need, or you want to know averages or who is not enrolled into our course, our team loves helping with custom reporting solutions. If there is a story that you need the data to tell, let us know. We want to work with you to make sure that you're telling that story. We can also help consult on group structure, learning plan layout, the use of teams. Maybe you've been using SmarterU for a few years now and you've been through a couple of admins and you're not really sure if things are in the best state that they possibly can be, not only for your learners, but for your team to manage as well. Let us meet with you to take a look. We can deep dive into your groups, make sure that those groups are functional from a training perspective and not just a copy of your organizational hierarchy, that you're using teams for any targeted enrollments or reporting that you need to do, that your organizations are on point if you need to tie learners to specific locations, and make sure that all of the learning plan and enrollments that you need to do are as automated as possible so it's as little work on your plate. We also offer quarterly reports of our usage and SmarterU engagement. So here you can see an example of some of that data. We will share with our clients who are on an annual subscription the number of reach outs or interactions other than phone calls that we've had over the quarter. We'll highlight what we have gotten done together. What have we achieved? What goals have we met? We will create a document that you are able to present to your higher ups. That's going to absolutely show them how useful SmarterU is and how hard your team has been working. We'll include the number of hours that you've consumed each month and a user engagement graph. So we're going to show you for each month of the year the number of enrollments that were processed through your account, the number of completions that learners submitted, and the number of unique logins so that you have a high-level account at all times of the health of your SmarterU account. Now, as Jules mentioned, we absolutely love revamping learner dashboards. We are adamant believers that a learner's experience and when they're logging into your account should be that the learner feels that they're in their training space, not just the training space. And we like to do everything we can to reinforce that. I would like to share with you from a demo account that we've created some of the dashboards that our team has put together. So this is a fictitious company that we created, Sweet Home Electronics. They are an electronic retailer. They specialize in Apple, Lenovo, and Samsung products. And we mapped out what we thought would be really meaningful learner dashboard pages and landing pages for different segments of their employees. So here is a general welcome page. We've got branding. Learners know they're in the right place. They don't have to wonder if they've entered the wrong website. We've got a video. If there is some kind of messaging that you would like to put out to your learners on a regular basis, it's very easy to update these videos. If you have a new one every few weeks, keep it dynamic and fresh so people always have something new to dig into. We have the learners enrolled courses featured first and foremost, so that if there is training for them to do, there are going to be tiles here. It really can't get easier than that when learners say, what do I need to do? Log in. Do you see courses with start buttons? If so, you have training to do. We also have a course catalog widget here that is available to them for any courses that they're able to self-enroll into, whether they're taking them again to work on their selling skills, or if they're HR courses, for instance, that everyone needs to take. And finally, we have a leaderboard here so that we are gamifying the experience. We can see who has completed the most of the required courses so far, and the first person to complete all 10 courses worth 20 points each will win a gift card. You can obviously incentivize this in other ways. Maybe it's an extra break for a week or a preferential shift, some company swag, a pizza party for a group who wins, because leaderboards can be set on groups as well. But we can help it make a little bit more exciting for your learners and create some friendly competition. Let's dig into those persona-specific dashboards that we've created. The first is for the sales associates, people who are on the floor, ringing clients through and selling the products. We've got a text box here with an email link that will go straight to the trainer. They just click on the link. It's going to open in their email tool. We have some instructions and words here along with another link for help. We have the leaderboard because the sales associates need to be completing that training so that they're going to be the most impactful at their sales. And here we have the sales associate learning plan. It's one certification, so we're able to make it appear as a to-do list. This way, again, there's no question for the learner what they have to do. If there's something under their to-do list, they have some work to do and they can complete those courses. And then we also have some specific product knowledge training that they're allowed to take over and over again to bone up on all of the products that they sell. This persona that we went for is merchandisers. So here we have a completely different image, another message that will be specific to merchandisers. There are, for instance, webinars that merchandisers need to sign up for that are not visible to anyone else. So we've given them a calendar. They're very much people who are in webinars, talking and learning in person. So we popped a calendar on their page and their onboarding training here as well, which is specific to them with elements from the Sales Associates Learning Plan, but specific to merchandisers. And at the bottom, we've included a KB link so that, these are, courses. Again, those product courses that are in a different visual layout than what we've seen on the Sales Associates. Finally, for managers, we're going to have slightly different needs. We've got the leaderboard so they can see who on their team is placing high so they can acknowledge that. We've got HR resources. Maybe people are asking them for specific forms or what the right thing to do is for this issue that they've encountered with another employee. So we've put all of the HR resources at their fingertips, and their learning plan, which has multiple certifications because they're training in management as well as what the other employees are learning, is right here at their fingertips as well. I also mentioned that we would take a look at a resources catalog. So let's pop over to resources, which is what we've named the knowledge base here. So we've got our user manuals. So here we've used an image icon or an image widget to populate the brand. And then all of the information that we have for that brand's products are below that brand. So it's very visual. We didn't have to include any instructions. Learners, we hope, will intuitively understand that Samsung information is under the Samsung banner. Here we have the sort of regular knowledge base page for Apple resources, where we can use a search function to call up any of those pieces of information in that knowledge base. But something that we found really useful is to create a catalog, create a little bit more visual interest, and include more information on the same page. So here we have iPhone info booklets. We've got AirPod and accessory information, MacBooks, as well as iPads. So we've got lots of information that's easy for learners to scroll through and really easy for them to understand where to look for the information they need. We also love to promote the quick links, so links out to other training resources or organizational resources. So here we've got the Neovation Training Hub. Maybe you have a Facebook page or an internal website that you post news on, so you can add a link to that to your dashboard, or social media. Some of our clients really want their learners to stay current on what they are posting on social media. So just some examples of how we can help make your dashboard really feel like the training home for your learners. If you're looking for a short-term project to help with an administration gap, make sure that your account is going to be managed and the next people coming on are going to be taught what they need to do in a very efficient and easy way, or if you're looking for partners to consult with and meet with regularly to guide you through your training initiatives, we are here to help. So what do some of those short-term what do some of those short-term projects look like? We've hire us for 1 week because the admin that we had just spent a few months helping to onboard was going on vacation and there was no one else to cover them. So we took over their admin duties for a week, including making sure that new learners were onboarded by having their profiles created and their learning plans assigned, and making sure that certifications were kept up to date. We've also had short-term projects where we've just dug in and helped to update groups. As an organization evolved from the time that they launched, they felt like they weren't making the best use of groups. And we helped them reconfigure all of their groups, make sure that all of their training was as automated as possible to make the daily required by their admins as light as possible. We also have clients who we've been working with since the beginning. We have clients that we've been working and meeting with on a weekly basis for 5 and 6 years. We feel like we are a member of their teams. You know, it's a beautiful thing. We actually work more closely with some of our clients than we do with other neophytes here in the office. I know a lot of the clients better and work more closely with them than I do with other people in the same city here that I work in. But it's just a joy to feel that we are helping an organization move forward and find solutions to what's been holding them back in their training. Over to you, Mansell. Are there any questions for us?
Yeah, we've had a couple come in, Ali. We did have one comment, just letting you know this is a great revamp of the learner dashboards. So good compliment out to you. So that's great. And I believe this one came a little bit earlier, but I think you may have just covered it, but maybe addressed it. Does Neovation provide short-term support, i.e. temporary resource augmentation?
Absolutely. This is definitely something that we can help, but let us know what the details are, whether it's taking on specific tasks or making sure, like I mentioned before, that your onboarding goes on without a hitch, that people are still being added to the system or removed from the system and getting the training they need, that reports are going out. We love jumping into those short-term solutions and getting you to where you need to be comfortable and keep moving forward.
Here's another one. Is there a co-management option?
Yeah, that sounds to me like, can we co-manage an account with your admins? Absolutely. And to be honest, I think that's probably the most common setup that we have right now with our clients, where we are meeting regularly or as needed if there's quarterly training or annual training with admins, and they are designing and understanding what their needs are, and we're just helping them make sure that the workflows are efficient, that they're using the features that are going to be making their lives easier. You know, are they using handout evaluations, and should we instead lean on the new forms feature that SmarterU just released, for example? So we're happy to co-manage as well and just be a boost on your team who really knows SmarterU. You know your business, we know SmarterU. Let's partner, let's get stuff done.
Okay. Couple more here, Ali, some more coming in. Do you assist with learning and development planning and roadmap?
Interesting. Now, there might be a few ways to interpret that. As soon as I hear the words road mapping and development, I think of our very talented strategic executions team and the project managers there. If you're looking for something big and strategic with different technology involved, our colleagues in strategic executions would be a brilliant resource for you. If you're looking at developing learning plans or the best way to get courses out to people or re-engage using the learner dashboard, that's absolutely our realm.
Another one here, just wondering if you all do any customer support type stuff where they could potentially act as a help desk for learners while a solo admin is out.
It's a great question. Now, our success desk does offer end user support. That's not to say that we couldn't also take on a short-term solution. So that's a great question. I think we have a couple of solutions that might work for that. And for that specifically, we need to have a conversation and discuss the details more. But is there a Neovation solution for that? Absolutely.
One more. How often does your team meet with customers? Do you have a regular cadence or is it customized?
This is a great question. The cadence upon which we meet is completely client driven. So like I mentioned, we have clients that we meet with on the same day and time of the week, every week for years. That's our cadence. If things get busy for them that are not SmarterU busy, but they need to have internal meetings. They have other things going on. They're welcome to cancel, but they have their weekly time slot. When we're working with short-term clients, there are times where, we will actually be on the phone on a video call with somebody 3 times a week, in addition to emails back and forth as we press through a project to completion. So there is no minimum, there is no maximum. It is entirely driven by the project and your needs.
So that's the last of the questions I have. I'll leave it open for a few more minutes. If anyone has anything else they'd like to put in the chat, Ali would be happy to answer. Okay. All right. I don't see anything else coming through at this second, Ali. But everyone in attendance, I'd like to thank you again for your time today, and we hope you found value in this Hidden Gems webinar. We will be conducting these type of information sessions quarterly with different content and different information. We'd appreciate any feedback you'd like to provide. And if you'd like more information on Neovation's managed services or anything else that we offer, your business account manager or your assigned sales director, I'd be more than happy to help. So I'd like to thank everyone again, and have a great day.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us.